For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9. US State Secretary Mike Pompeo accused China of crushing freedom in Hong Kong and threatening the independence of Taiwan.
Today, the Chinese Communist Party is crushing freedom in Hong Kong. It's threatening a free Taiwan. It's trying to dominate world communications networks, including those right here in places like Iowa.
The US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo praised Donald Trump's administration's tough approach towards China and its effort to boost religious liberty.
Our God is indeed a God of truth, and we should every day seek to reflect His character in that regard. Our administration has told some very plain truths that weren't recognized, or worse, had been conveniently ignored for too long. And that perhaps starts with the Chinese Communist Party.
Mike Pompeo further stated that China's action constituted some of the worst human rights violations.
A few weeks back, I read a report about the Chinese Communist Party forcing mass abortions and sterilization on Chinese Muslims in Western China. These are some of the most gross human rights violations we have seen, and I've referred to it as the stain of the century.
On July 17th, US administration booked 5 Chinese foreign nationals and 2 Chinese entities under Foreign Narcotics Kingpin Designation Act. US also imposed visa restrictions on certain employees of Chinese technology such as Huawei for providing material support in human rights abuses globally. Telecommunications companies around the world should consider themselves on notice. If they are doing business with Huawei, they are doing business with human rights abusers. Even US President Donald Trump called Chinese technology untrustworthy. We confronted untrustworthy Chinese technology and telecom providers. We convinced many countries not to use Huawei because it's a big security risk. Just today, the UK announced that they are not going to be using it. Mike Pompeo hailed the UK's decision to ban Huawei and stated that UK is joining US and other democracies in the world in becoming clean countries. Mike Pompeo's statement drew criticism from Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Hua Chunying stated that none of the actions taken by the United States are clean and that the US was simply playing dirty politics. The US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo recently visited Iowa to meet the farmers, business leaders and politicians. Mike Pompeo also gave a speech to the Family Leadership Summit in Des Moines.